blanket first.
And the two big girlfriends.
Right, I gotta get a crackhead temporary girlfriend and shit.
Cold blooded.
You see?
Girl, thick cows.
Right on the picket.
Right on the picket.
Hit me right in the head where you kept smacking me.
That hurt.
It was stinging.
Coming in trying to steal, stab people with screwdrivers. Hey,
it's like that.
yeah.
But anyway, this the man to hold us down. Mr. Showtime. Mr. Shot Five. The boss. Thank you, sir.
What's the script in this film?
I really believe coming to the stage. I really believe that.
He's the boss with the pelvic thrust. Chocolate bear. Snickers.
Really? Never see a sticker.
It's the man you all know and love. E. Digger right about now. Love it.
You're in.
I was about to go.
I saw it happening.
You always pulled a Steve Harvey.
I'm so sorry. Love it.
I love y'all. I do.
I'm zipping it.
Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me good? Alright, you ready? Stop giving your body away or sharing it with just anyone.
Wow.
Church say amen.
I should have had glasses.
Let the church say amen. Learn to love every inch of it. I know that's right. Consider your entire body as a giant beauty mark that is extremely precious and unique.
Giant beauty mark.
Just walk in the earth. Yes.
Walk in the earth. Like crowning.
Just because you're not fond of your body doesn't mean it is not precious, and some are deserving of it. Remember, every time you share your body mentally, physically, and emotionally, they will always have a piece of you. Make sure they are worth it.
When you were a little kid and you thought about what you wanted to be, teaching was at the top of your list. But things changed. And as you got older, teaching didn't seem like the best option anymore. So you're thinking you'll be something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Now you want to be a doctor. You don't think teachers save lives? 25 at a time. An actress? Try playing a different role every time the bell rings. How about a scientist? Ever heard of physics? Chemistry? Who do you think teaches that? Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, and taking learning far beyond the four walls of the classroom. It's time to recognize that great things are happening in teaching and put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Find out how you can make more at teach.org. Make more. Teach. Brought to you by Teach and the Ad Council.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable. But how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
Learn more at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
So, like I said, beexposed.com that had us. Thank y'all for having us out.
Thank you very much.
Because y'all did not know what y'all was doing. But we got Honey Staxx in the building. How you doing? Like, I hear your music. I see you grinding. Girl, I've been trying to get with you for a minute.
Yep, that's true. I'm definitely grinding. I consider myself to be a grinder. I got a lot of things going on. Just wrapped up the stage play, Boys to Men, at Goucher College with comedian Cleon Key.
Oh, man.
Yep, I got a lot of things going on. Projects, my own project.
Yes, ma'am.
It ain't easy project.
So, are you with a label?
I'm not with a label. I'm independent. However, I do have a team. I have 2 managers. One manager, his name is Elmer. He's over in what do you say? Oh, he's over in New Mexico, and then I have my road manager, Flatbush, who's in New Jersey right now. And then I have a publicist, security, all that good stuff. So I have a team right now. I'm not signed with anybody. Trying to do that Chance the Rapper thing independent.
Sucks to be Teatime right now. I can't even slide in there.
Well, we can always talk.
Absolutely. But I definitely appreciate, you out here working, and I recognize that work. I keep saying you like, damn, she beautiful. Like, oh my goodness. Like, yes, this is what it's about. Like, this is what it's about. We need some women in this building. Like, it hands down, like, this is what we need. This is what we need to be doing. And this is a wonderful example that you be setting. So, is there anything that you would like to tell the females in the industry? How do they get or how any messages that you may have to just keep them going?
For one, I like to tell the females in the industry that we need to stick together. What you don't want to do is you don't want to get mad at your sister, mad at the person you're working with and business wise, and don't know how to communicate, don't know how to listen and put your feelings involved. Women, we're kind of emotional. And so what we tend to do is, first thing we do, we either want to fight or we either just don't want to mess with you, cut you off, then we form an alliance, and now everybody doesn't want to be cool with the person anymore. What I want to tell females is that, we got to do like the guys sometimes. We got to stick together, pull up our granny panties and just move it along, discuss what the problems may be, and let's do this business and handle this money. See, the way my mind I think like a man. I keep it 100 with you. I think like a man. If I got problems, I take my feelings out of it, and I just conduct business. So we got to stick together, ladies.
I think that's dope, because sometimes I could be very emotional. But for me, I take my business so personal.
Right.
So personal. Like, I wear it on my sleeve, like, hands down. Like, how do you distinguish between that?
So basically, I distinguish that by sitting down and thinking first before I speak, and then I will assess the situation, and then I believe in communication. So instead of me reacting right then and there, if I'm at a 10, where I was, maybe I won't discuss the situation right then. Maybe I'll just calm myself down and then revisit the situation. Because if you really think about it, 9 times out of 10, when you react, it's out of anger. It's out of being upset. It's not being. It's not about thinking. So you can't let somebody take you out of your element. So you could be emotional, because that's, as a human being, we're nurturers. As women, we're going to be emotional. But you have to know, okay, how do I deliver this message? How do I communicate how I'm feeling to this person without offending them? Because it's all about perception. The way you may think about something or view something may not be the way the other person is viewing it.
Right.
So now I believe in perception. So.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm running a tight leash, girl. I don't know. My way is no. I'm just playing. It's always room for growth. It's always room for growth, and it's always room to learn something, or to, as you say, look at it from a different perspective. But do you feel like it hinders you or helps you being a woman in this industry?
Oh, that's a great question. I think it helps me right now because I'm further on than when I started. If you would have asked me this question maybe about 2 years ago, I probably would have told you it hinders me, because in this industry, for one, we don't get taken seriously. We have to almost be as good as a man or at least better. But you can't.
And you can't be cute.
You know,
you can't be cute.
And you can't
either.
be cute because if you cute, you know, not to toot my own horn or toot yours, you know, and all of that. But we are very attractive, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't get beats sometimes from people because they either wanted my number, and I'm like, dude, I can't give you my number. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want a beat. So it is very difficult being a woman in this industry, and that's why I came off with my when I came out with being real, just completely real. Because who can deny being real? So I came out with It Ain't Easy first, my first single.
Which I like. It's
Thank
really,
you very much.
Nice.
And I'm like, if I'm going to come out into this male-dominated industry, I'm going to come out with something where the men can't even front on it. And then I'm gonna have a hot beat. So you can't even front on my beat. So shout out to Jason Rem. I got to shout him out because the beat is dope. So, yeah, definitely, it can hinder you, but now it's actually to my benefit because, like, everybody's rocking with me now.
Yeah, definitely. So, like, do you feel like you got to work twice as harder to prove yourself as a woman? Or, you know, because what my people tell me is that doors that they couldn't get open, as a woman, I can get their doors open. But the point is can you stay in a room once you get the door open? You know what I mean? Like, I just want to know, like, because you have been very, very solid. Like, you've been very solid, and you're beautiful, and it's the grind. Like, it's almost like you don't get to look good and grind so hard all at the same time. Like, how do you pull that off? Like, do you got a stylist? Like, I mean, how big is the entourage? You know what I mean?
Let me explain something to y'all. Y'all know one thing about Honey Staxx. I'm real. I had a stylist for one video. A shout out to my girl, Drea. But real talk, I'll throw a wig on in a second. My hair is in a wrap underneath here. Y'all know. Only time I throw the wig on when I do my little interviews and shows, but I'm just as real as can be. I don't have no stylist. I grind everything I spend. I try to be honest with you, I try to model other people's clothes so I can have clothes because I put my money into the studios or a publicist or whatever I got to put my money into. I try to pay my bills.
But
I still
your
got
outfits are always put together.
She said my outfits are always
put together. And
wow,
you know that ain't easy
bargain
all
shopping.
in itself. I mean, you know.
I've been keeping real with you, Tita. I appreciate your compliments, but to be honest with you, I don't really buy a lot of expensive stuff at all. I'm a bargain shopper right now. I'd rather my youngest son, he's 14, I'd rather him be fresh than before I be fresh. I only buy, if you notice, I only buy like knee boots.
That's awesome.
I got a knee boot fetish, so you best to believe I'm going to buy somebody
shoes, definitely.
I love boots.
You don't spend money on nothing else.
You're
going, yes, please check out those boots. Good gosh,
I like boots.
Yes.
So, I mean,
that's how we living. We should have a shoe cam next time Teatime take over. We gonna have a shoe cam because she is rocking them right now.
Thank you. So I'm definitely willing to model anybody's clothes.
Yeah. So shout out to Honey Staxx. If you got your line together, actually our next guest that'll be on. She is also a fashion designer,
really?
TT Vogue. She's a
TT
singer.
Vogue. She's my friend on Instagram. Yes. I'll be looking at the clothes. Please, TT Vogue. I would love to wear some clothes because I got shows
Shout
to
out
do.
to TT Vogue.
Shout out to her.
Okay, we got a few seconds. We're gonna have to go to commercial. So shout out to the Denasha Harrison for letting Teatime take over his show with Honey Staxx. We'll be right back.
Only in the forest can you see this. And this. And this. But nothing beats the moment you see that.
Cool!
That's your child's eyes opening up to a world of possibilities.
I didn't know it could do that!
Because one trip to the forest can spark a world of difference.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org. Learn about forests near you and discover cool things to do when you go, like hiking, canoeing, fishing, or camping.
What are you, a yellow booger?
I'm a banana slug, Steven.
Well, what are you doing in my room?
I'm your sense of adventure. Don't you remember me? Don't you know that we miss you?
Miss me? Who misses me?
You know, all your friends in the forest. The trees, the pond, that little fort that you made out of branches. We all miss you.
Mom took me to the forest last year.
I'm a slug, Steven. It took me a long time to get here.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
The forest is not that far away. Have an adventure today. I'm sure your mom would take you.
You're right. I should get out. I want to have fun. Play in puddles, catch frogs, and climb trees. Hey, Mom!
Yeah, hon? Steven, what is that in your hand?
It's my sense of adventure, Mom. It's telling me we need to get out of the house and have some fun in nature today.
Come to the forest where the more adventurous you lives. Check out discovertheforest.org for cool places nearby. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Free stuff for you just for listening to this station. Yo, we got your attention? Here's how it works. You click on the radio loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for cool stuff in the radio loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple. Free stuff just for doing what you already do. Radio loyalty. Click the banner to join now.
Hey everybody, check out what you missed on the one and only Be Inspired radio show.
I'm just thankful this year I've dealt with, some growing pains, and I've overcome some things, and I've also, accomplished some things in the process. I've learned some things. I learned that everybody loves your work until they got to pay for it. That's what I learned. That's what I learned. I learned everybody loves what you do. I mean,
not always.
Listen, the Bible says money answereth all things.
Well,
okay, and there is a place. There is a place where finances is necessary. And when you got kids and when you got a wife and then you doing everything and you top dog at what you do, especially when you weren't in the same place like with this radio show, you ain't in the same place you were a year ago. Should nobody be coming on the show and not donating to your show?
Can you say that on my show?
Should nobody be coming to your show?
Can you say that in the middle of the live?
Yeah,
make that a promo, please.
Should nobody come on this show without donating?
That is a nice commercial.
I don't care if it's $20.
Donate.
Tune in to Be Inspired every Wednesday live at 7 p.m. right here on BeExposedRadio.com.
So, Jacqueline.
Yes, Mom?
I wanted to talk to you about something, and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew.
Wait, Mom, what?
What? Hold
What'd you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You're struggling with your mortgage. You think...
Okay, and we back with Honey Staxx. It's a Teatime takeover, the Danasha Harrison show. So we have Honey Staxx. We're gonna get back to what you got coming up, my love.
Right up. I got a lot of things coming up. Starting with, I'm supposed to be dropping my Shaky Money Maker video on March 9th. Yeah, I got some dope strippers in the video. I'm not, revealing too much, but I'm saying they doing what they doing. Yeah, I love them strippers. So shout out to them, the ladies up in Oasis, down on Baltimore Street. After that, I got the show in New York at the Hall of Fame Media Center, Music on Us Live. Shout out to Reese, who put me down with that. I will be doing an all-girls cypher. I'll be at the Matrix Studios where I recorded It Ain't Easy. And then I also will be performing at the Hall of Fame Media Center, and then I'll be recording at Jam Master J's studio. So that's sort of like legendary right there. That's dope.
Yes.
And then y'all know the biggest thing I got going on, my single is It Ain't Easy, and I will be shooting a new video for that in the Bronx, where I'm from. Then I'll be doing a documentary, and then we'll be doing a movie by 2018. So I got that going, popping off. And hold on, T, we got your benefit gala. Okay, hey, March 4th, we doing it big.
Shout out
you
for
know what I
the
mean?
kids.
Shout out to that, because I already got my dress for that. You know what I mean? I just love looking all Princess Diana.
It's definitely Black Tie Fair, but it's for a great cause. And I thank you for coming out to support these kids.
Even
you know,
to do it.
We gotta let them know somebody cares. You know.
Yep. And y'all know I did the youth bazaar. I did the youth bazaar where I got all the dancers in Baltimore pretty much, and some singers together, and I had that popping off. And then shout out to Coppin State, because they putting us in their newsletter for that. So
that's
awesome.
big.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
That's big.
See, you always round. Yes. How do you keep it all together? What's your time management? How do you do that? Because that's my worst thing. I have no concept of time.
In order to keep myself busy, I just want to say, to keep myself on time and to do things, I use my phone calendar a lot, and I have a management background, so I'm a manager. Been in management since 2007, so I think the fact that I already have management skills, what I have done was I took myself as a artist, so I kind of managed myself. Okay. So when I didn't have the money and I didn't have the team, I had to pretty much. My real name is Shantae. I would say Honey Staxx is the artist. Shantae is the manager. Absolutely. So I just put my book whatever I do. I put it inside the calendar what I have to do. And I always execute.
You stick to that.
I execute. Just like you asked me to come on your show, I don't care what would have came up. If you asked me to be in your show and I accept it, I'm going to be there.
I definitely appreciate that.
I'm going to be there.
And that's kind of like what I do. Usually I have people, because see, I'm a management person, like by myself. I don't have a management team. But I do have a team that will, if I can't be here, and let's say like you asked me to help for your show, I will send at least 3 people in my place.
Oh, that's
because that's how many it takes to do what I would do if I was there. But it would have to be like something really, really dramatic for me not to make it. And what I do is I work. Soon as I think about something, I do it. I don't wait till I'm gonna call them later. No, I need to do it now, even if it's just a text, because it'll slip my mind. I know when the sun come up and when the sun go down, but just because the sun rise and fall don't mean I punched in or out. You know what I mean? Like I'm just here and I'm doing what's necessary. So how do you balance that with being a mother and everything else that requires to be Honey Staxx?
Wow. Thank God I'm not a Kardashian right now, because I'm still Honey Staxx. I'm local talent at this point. I ain't that big, but to be honest with you, I just make it happen. I try to make if I do a show, I try to do it on the weekend. If I can't make my son's show, obviously I have his father in place. Or if he can't do it, I have my family in place. But because he plays basketball, my son is in basketball heavy. Like he goes to Catholic school and everything for it. Like I really put majority of my money into my son because for his dreams. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, and I think that's why I'm able to manage and grind so hard, is because my son is my inspiration. I have 3 sons. They all my inspiration, and so. I'm still at the age where I can, follow my dreams and still, I do it all. I'm a rapper, singer, model, video vixen, actress. There's nothing that I will tell myself I can't do. So basically, I just do it. I just get it done. It's end of story. I just manage it around my job. Like if I gotta take off, I use my PTO.
Oh, we definitely gonna get back to that story because I'm definitely got some questions about them all boys. But right now we ready to take it to commercial, and we'll be right back with the Tea Time takeover of the Danasha Harrison show. We gonna get the TT Vogue in the building too.
When you were a little kid and you thought about what you wanted to be, teaching was at the top of your list. But things changed. And as you got older, teaching didn't seem like the best option anymore. So you're thinking you'll be something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Now you want to be a doctor. You don't think teachers save lives? 25 at a time. An actress? Try playing a different role every time the bell rings. How about a scientist? Ever heard of physics? Chemistry? Who do you think teaches that? Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, and taking learning far beyond the four walls of the classroom. It's time to recognize that great things are happening in teaching and put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Find out how you can make more at teach.org. Make more. Teach. Brought to you by Teach and the Ad Council.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable. But how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
Learn more at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council
You
and the
think
National
about
Highway
it.
Traffic Safety.
You don't do anything but think about it.
What are we going to do if we lose the house? Where are we going to go?
At work.
I can't let anybody find out. I'm so embarrassed.
At dinner.
How can I tell the kids? It's going to wreck their lives.
And at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get through this. What's going to happen to us?
It's time to stop thinking. It's time to start dialing. Call 1-888-995-HOPE for a free government program that offers expert one-on-one advice about your mortgage options.
I'm all alone.
No, you're not. We've helped over 1 million homeowners, and we want to help you. And now there are more ways to help. Call 1-888-995-HOPE or visit makinghomeaffordable.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the Ad Council.
Okay, and we're back with Miss Honey Staxx. This is the Tea Time. Oh, we got a caller. Hello, caller.
Hey, Honey Staxx, what's up? This is Lloyd.
Hey, Lloyd, what's up?
Hey, what's up, baby girl? How you doing?
I am doing very, very well, actually. I'm doing even better now that you called. You know you're one of my number one supporters.
We up here in Canada showing you so much love, homegirl.
Oh,
for
all
real.
the way from Canada. That's
Yo, I love
awesome.
Canada. Shout out to Canada. You know how Honey Staxx feel about Canada. I gotta come out there and do a show.
Absolutely.
And you're gonna be there.
Canada's ready for you, honey. We really are. You know, I've been spreading your music video, and I've been showing mad love, getting all my peoples up here and ready, ready for honey.
Thank
you. They gotta be ready for that sweetness.
Well, maybe you can open up for me then, because I saw you on your live the other day rapping.
Yeah, you saw that, huh?
Freestyling.
That's all I do. I freestyle. I was freestyling before I wrote.
I know that's right.
All right.
That's
You
how
wanna spit something
Biggie used
for
to
us?
do it just right off the dome.
You want to spit something for us?
I can spit a little something for you guys over air if you got a beat.
Oh, we don't need no beat.
We don't need no beat.
Rock with it.
Oh, we need no beat?
I could beatbox.
Oh, we don't need no beat. I can come straight off with no beat.
That's what I'm talking about.
Lloyd is about to freestyle. My caller.
All right, here we go. I hope everybody's ready.
We ready.
Because I'm coming through with that swiftness.
All right.
All right, check it. I am the lyrical lyricist. I'm spitting this shit quick. You want to try to get with it? Then come on, get this. You got to come witness. Somebody is getting it. Here I go, you know the flow is on. And I will never be weak because I'm strong. I hustle on and on till the break of dawn. I never quit because you know how I get. I am the stylist. Yeah, I'm wildness. This is how I do when I come through. I'm stylish. Everybody wants to try to be like me. Why? Because I come from the city known as VANCouver, Vancouver. Yeah, you know I bring the maneuver. Never been the one to ever slip or just quit. Nope. Always been the one to always make sure I get those type of flows that are known to be get, yo. Here I go, yo. My flow is on. Whoa.
Whoa. We is on our way to Vancouver.
Woo! Shout out to Vancouver, Canada.
Yes, all the way from Canada.
I love my supporters.
Oh,
They
that's
dope, man.
Yeah. I think I hear a feature.
Yeah, Lloyd, what's good? You definitely
we have our people
like I
call
said,
you
up here in Canada, we got nothing but love for Honey Staxx.
I love y'all
and
too.
we
I
all
love y'all
support
too.
her,
Canada
and we make sure that she's going to be making them moves, and she's going to be making them moves like she's been making them hot as always.
Oh, thank you.
Love you, honey. I love you very much, girl.
I love you too.
You got my
Thank
respect. You'll always be number one in my heart, girl. So, you know.
Thank you. See? This is why I show my supporters love. I always tell them I love them, and I always check them out. See, I be on their page, too. See, you know, sometimes people think...
Yeah, he definitely just got some
he killed
promotion
it.
from
killed it.
from Canada.
He killed it.
Vancouver.
Yeah, he
Making
killed it.
maneuvers. Yes, like, whoa.
Yeah.
Recognize. Canada never sleeps on hip hop.
You really did a good job.
We represent up here hip hop to the fullest.
Oh,
so,
don't get it twisted.
I already
know that. You definitely
Staxx,
online
and
with
we're always
Teatime
showing love
management
to
and
hip hop.
we make something happen for you, show.
Yeah. You talking to the right people right now, Lord. You better put your plug in. You got management on the air.
All day. So definitely, I'll be getting in contact with Honey, and we're gonna figure out how we can make this connection.
Yeah, we need to go to
really,
Canada.
Really did good, and if that was a freestyle, then
he be
that's
all
dope.
the time.
That was a freestyle straight off the dome. None of that was written. I made it all up on my own on the
awesome.
spot. That's how I always do.
And I really didn't expect that. Like, he really blew me
You gotta
away
watch
with
him
that.
when he was live.
He really blew me away with that.
You ask him, what you do is you say, all right, he'll ask you what beat you want to do, and you just give him a beat, he'll put it on, and he'll start rapping to it off the dome.
This was great. You really did a good job. What's his name? What's his name?
Up here in Canada, they call me Classic, the one and only Canadian Classic.
Classic.
I don't know how
It's
you
nice
know I'm
to
always-
meet you, Classic.
Oh,
You really, really did up. Tune in again. Definitely the BeExposed.com. Honey Staxx done took over. You all
Hey, it's
right.
like you
Thanks
say,
so much
honey,
for
it ain't
calling
easy.
in.
Thanks, Classic.
No problem, baby girl. Much love, much respect. Keep doing what you're doing, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm going to keep popping your stuff up here in Canada 100% all the way live.
Thank you. Shout out to Canada. It's love.
That's right.
That's definitely love. That's genuine shit right
Yeah, that's genuine.
I mean,
I
genuine
had to
stuff.
give me a classic hat.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to
That was
Canada.
dope. That
Staxx
was
love
dope.
Canada.
So my next question for you, Miss Honey Staxx, is like, you know, you having all boys. Do you feel like you gotta go harder because you got sons? And is there any daughter in the future?
Hell no, I can tell you right now, ain't no damn children in the future for me. You couldn't get a baby out of me if the heck you asked God in front of him and just said, please give Honey a baby. You couldn't pay me to have babies. I had my kids early for a reason because I already knew when I got to where I wanted to get to, because I wanted kids. I didn't want to have to be changing those diapers.
But you got all boys.
All boys.
I mean, I feel like that you should have a daughter.
My oldest son got a daughter. I'm a grandma.
Oh,
okay.
Down with that.
No, I ain't
I'm
need
down
for me
with
to
that.
have
You
no
like
babies.
stop all that.
No babies coming up out of me.
But do you feel like that you have to go harder, or has it helped you in the industry, or helped you in life from having sons?
Having sons definitely helped me in life because it taught me how to see. As women, we don't understand that men have feelings too. You know what I mean? Like,
do they? Who
no,
said
seriously,
that? No,
like seriously on a different level. Like, see, when you have all sons and you have a man and all that good stuff, and you're the only female, you get to see, and brothers and all of that, you get to see how men really are very emotional creatures. You know what I mean? We don't realize that they're sensitive too. If they was to cry or if they was to have a feeling like I'm mad at you, whatever, we would be like, he'll get over it. But if it's us, we'll be more like expecting them to come, stop us at the door and comfort us. But they be wanting that too. So having sons taught me to respect men the way that as women, how we should be respected. Like, it actually showed me that men have feelings and are human beings just like us.
You taught me something today. Definitely taught me, because I be like, you expect this, because I always say, like, I want the strength and the emotion of a man. You know what I mean? I want the physical strength and definitely the strength for the emotions, because I always envy that. Because they have a way of just blocking it. Like, they have a way of just not showing it. They'll say what they say, but if it's not a fit of rage or they done left, then you really don't understand it. You know what I mean? It's no communication through it. Like, I really didn't like what you did today. It's never going to be that with a man. So you really, really open some stuff up. And see, with my kids, I'm going to beat it in them. Don't worry. No, I'm just saying. I'm just playing.
Well, it also depends on what kind of man you're dealing with. Because then you have some men.
No, I mean, even with the kids, we talking about the males and as a whole, in general. So I have 2 sons as well. So, and my kids are like night and day. I have one that is just the most sweetest, hey, mommy, and he just really, really well mannered and responsible. He's 14. That's the baby son. Okay. And then I have the oldest one, who just like, motherfucker, you just whip my ass and I see you tomorrow. Like, he know that he's going to be punished, but he don't care. Like, he just going to do what he want to do anyway. And the baby son, he gonna worry about your feelings. Are you okay? Like, they so different, so it's hard to. Oh, we got another caller. Okay.
Who calling up
you
there
on
for Staxx?
live Teatime Takeover with Honey Staxx.
We was talking about the boys. We got sons, and we love our sons. Who's calling up here?
It's just Homeboy Classic again. I just wanted to give a shout out to whoever's doing this radio broadcast. I just wanted to say much love, much respect. Show as much love as you can to that girl, because you guys are bringing that fire. That's for real.
Thanks so much, Classic. We really appreciate it.
That was
Hell
nice.
yeah.
Classic again. Thank you so much. And that's Tea Time Management. Don't forget to say that in Canada too.
I'll show much love to Teatime Management up here, no doubt. You better believe.
I definitely appreciate it.
Go. Hey, Jeremiah. When we going to New York to go see Caesar, Black Ink?
Anyways, I just wanted to call back and say I got much love for Honey Staxx, and
Love
that's my
you too,
girl,
baby.
100%, no doubt. I'll do anything for her. And she's got much love up here in Canada, so don't be afraid. Don't be scared to cross over that border.
We coming to Canada, Classic. You done called me twice. My people in Beaumont, New York ain't called up here yet.
Canada still
I'm going to
showing
Canada,
love,
man.
saying,
I
don't
gotta
be
save
scared
my
to come
money up.
across the border.
He done called me 2 times.
Yeah. So
Hey, Trump
make sure
ain't
you
building
come
a wall
over
over
here,
there, so
honey,
we can come.
'cause we're waiting on you, baby girl. Much love.
right.
Right up to bounce.
That's right.
I love you.
Love you too, babe. Thanks again.
All right,
That
and
was
much
dope.
love to all y'all out there doing what you do too as well.
All right, thanks so much. You have a good one, Classic.
Nice.
We sure will. We love you, honey.
Lay down some
Peace out.
tracks with Classic.
Yeah, Classic.
Definitely.
Y'all still on the air?
So anyway,
yeah, we got 5 minutes.
We back on the air. Classic is off the air.
Okay,
Shout
yeah,
out to
Classic.
him.
He, you
Called
know,
up here
calling
two
back
times.
down from Vancouver.
That's dope
for
to
that
have
honey
supporters
sex.
like that, right? I feel honored.
I know that's right.
It's good to have people who
They
support
talking
you
about
like that. Hey, what's going on, y'all? I got look. We on live. I'm on double live. You see, I'm live here, live here. We just living it out. You know what I mean? But check my music out right now. You can hear some of my music on Reverb Nation. I'm definitely not the type of person to put out a whole bunch of mixtapes and throw too much music at the world too quickly, because I don't believe in being fast. I want to promote my song "It Ain't Easy" because that song is dear to my heart. I'm doing a video shoot for it in the Bronx.
We're gonna be playing that.
Teatime, bring all your peoples up there. Let's get
Absolutely.
it popping right on 224th Street in Bronxwood. Hey, that's where I'm from, baby. Shout out to BX. We're going to do the video on July 28th, 29th, and 30th, and a documentary. And then next year, we're going to shoot the movie. I will be dropping my video for Shaking Moneymakers, like I said earlier, on March 9th. Just showing how women, we get our grind on in any kind of way. You know, we out here making it happen for ourselves because we got to nowadays. You know, a lot of our brothers ain't out here no more. We lost a lot of fathers, and police killed a lot of our, brothers. So women, we are stepping out there now, and we are definitely grinding and taking on our families. So that's just what it is now. So I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of those things, and definitely going to be in the community, both in Baltimore and New York, shouting out the youth and helping any way possible with the youth.
Absolutely.
So,
We definitely got avenues. We going to definitely hold the to that.
Staxx on Instagram. Gotta shout
Say it
myself
again.
out.
Do
Honey
it again.
Staxx on Instagram, baby. HONEY_STAXX. Follow me on
Yes.
Instagram. Let's get those followers up. See, I'm organic. I don't buy my followers. Every follower I got asked to be a follower.
I didn't know that people do that.
People be buying followers. I'm not fake, phony, or none of that. I don't care if I only have over maybe 2,300 followers. That's 2,300 people I didn't know before. You know what I mean? So I respect that. So just follow me on
mine's
Instagram.
fluctuate. I might get 4, lose 6. Mine's fluctuate. I'll be like, oh, I guess they didn't like that post. Like,
I keep it 100. Like,
but no, I really post. I like to promote what we got going on. And somebody had called me and was like, you just post too much. People don't know what you're doing. I don't know. You got to stick to one lane. And I'm like, well, what lane is that? Like, I don't know that lane. Just one. So, like, how many? What else? I know you're an artist. Oh, we got another caller.
Who's calling us? Who's on the line? Who's on the line?
Hello, caller. Welcome to the Teatime Takeover with Honey Staxx.
Hey,
what's good? It's Tunes.
Tunes, my producer. What's going on, Tunes?
Hello.
I need some beats.
Straight like that.
Shout out to you.
On?
How you been?
Good. Man, I see it, beautiful ladies doing their thing over there.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for the love.
Ladies' night tonight.
Oh, dang. Honey Staxx Takeover.
Hey, Honey Staxx, you got that record with you? You did?
Which one?
We gonna play It Ain't Easy.
We gonna put that out, but we not putting that out just yet.
We
got the project
yesterday.
Huh?
I said I saw y'all was in the studio yesterday and let no one know.
Yeah, we had to do the remake of It Ain't Easy. Now that I've been performing it for a little while now, I wanted to go back into the studio and polish it. And so my vocals got better, the rhyme got better. So we just locked it in last night.
Oh, see, he got inside information. Shout out to Toon. Look at you, making us spilling beans. I know that's right. And
Hey,
Toon,
I'm
shout
just
out your
chilling. I'm just
Instagram
chilling.
information. So we know who Honey Staxx working with. Won't you put it out there? What's your Instagram information?
Yeah, I'm Tunes301, TUNEZ301.
Oh, yeah.
Dope producer,
Yeah, man,
y'all.
I'm doing free leases, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm coming out with a project.
That's
Honey Staxx,
different,
you
a
gotta
free
be on
lease.
it. And yeah. So
That's
yeah, basically
dope.
free beats, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to get my name out.
Oh, well, you know, we definitely can make that happen. You know, Teatime
Yeah,
make
man,
a
I'm
lot
trying
of
to get in
noise.
Canada too.
Yeah. So when we go to Canada, you definitely got to get on that flight.
You already know.
Yeah, we can get Classic some beats.
Yeah, we got to get Classic
We
some
just
beats,
made a
man. We gotta
connection
come-
right
so we gotta
here
be-
on the
Word,
Teatime
we sure did. We got
Takeover.
Teatime management. So Teatime is going to be the management of this.
We gonna hook all
We
of
gonna
this
take
up.
Tunes for the beats to go with Classic to open up for Honey
As
Staxx.
long as y'all take me to Niagara Falls, we gonna be good.
Yep.
Trust.
And then we go on the boat sipping that tea soon.
All right now.
Oh,
My
that's
kids
what's up,
watching
Tunes.
this. But thank you so
Yeah.
much, Toon. We definitely
Love you,
say your
Toon.
Instagram again.
Yeah, Tunes301, TUNEZ301.
All right, that's
Twitter and
dope.
Instagram.
Shout out to Toon.
Definitely, if you want some dope beats.
Yeah, don't be buying my followers either. So I'm expecting 2 more followers.
We gotta go to
He
commercial.
said he expected 2 more
We gotta
followers.
go to commercial, but we shout at you later.
All right.
Teatime Takeover.
Man, y'all too.
Lakeisha Wright says, a place I can go and Mika always gets my look right. Alicia Curry says, when you go to purchase one thing and you leave with everything. The Style Lounge, assisting in capturing your true fashion personality. From classic to maverick, we have exactly what you need. Make an appointment today for a personal styling session, which includes one-on-one profile, learning your true body style and what works for you. From complementing colors to necklines and more, the Style Lounge let us discover your inner fashion ego. Contact Mika Nicole at 443-248-8879. She is also available for pop-up shops, vending events, and...
You're listening to the station with their ear to the streets. BeExposedRadio.com.
Hi, I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
You're listening to BeExposedRadio.com. Talk dirty to me.
I love it. It's awesome. It's all mine. It's me going every day.
People been saying to your friend, get a different face, and posting on their feed, they're super ugly. The things they say to them online are cruel and they're not true. So tell your friend, I'll stand up for you. Don't worry, I know what to do. Tell the world I see with an emoji.
Know someone who's being bullied online? Send the witness emoji. It looks like an eye in a speech bubble, and it's in the symbol section near the clocks in your phone. You'll let the world know it isn't cool, and you'll let your friend know you care. Learn more about the witness emoji at eyewitnessbullying.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Check out this flashback from It Is What It Is.
Hey! Welcome to the Teatime Takeover of the Denasha Harrison Show. Thank you. Be Exposed. You guys can call in at 410-702-5657. And we here with Miss Honey Staxx doing a thing. I'm telling you. So, Miss Honey Staxx, where can we find your projects? What do you have coming up? let us know, where can we purchase a ticket?
So the one thing that's I have coming up that's really, really close is March 4th, the benefit gala. I would like everybody in Baltimore to please come out. You know, all it takes is $25 to donate. This is for the at-risk youth kids in Baltimore. And we're going to come out. We're going to throw a performance on for them. And it's time to give back to the community. So that's the number one thing I wanted to talk about that I have coming
Definitely
up.
appreciate
because
that.
I'm all about the youth. If you know me, I'm all about the youth. The second thing I have going on is the Music on Us Live show. Okay, you're going to have a Jack Thriller from This Is 50 there. You're going to have Success there. And my homeboy Reese, he's up in New York. He's throwing this event. We're going to have an all-girl cypher. And this is going to be on March 11th. Okay? We're going to be at the Hall of Fame Media Center in Queens. And we're going to also be doing a recording session at the legendary Jam Master Jay studio. So I'm definitely like really pumped up about that. And I have a radio show, my homeboy C. Dot right here in Baltimore. Shout out to Street Magazine. And I will be doing the Wire auditions on March 4th and March 11th. I won't be at the March 11th one because I have a show, but I will definitely be there on March 4th. I need everybody to come out no matter where you are. Come out to the Arena Players on McCullough Street and audition because we need rappers, we need vocalists, we need spoken word and dancers.
Sound like a plug.
Definitely does.
Sound like a plug. I
Come
hope
on
y'all
out.
was tuning in because we're not going to repeat it.
Active.
The only place you get that is Be Exposed.
Be
we got another caller. Hello. Welcome to the Tea Time Takeover with Honey Staxx.
Hey, who's calling?
Thank you. This is Tom.
Hey,
How
high commodity.
I asked some questions like for all three of y'all. All three of y'all.
Oh, three of us.
I ain't know they know I was here.
You want to ask questions?
I was going to give you the next one.
All right. Honey Staxx, you say you from New York, right?
Yes, I am.
Question. How many? What some of the artists you work with in New York? I'm just tuning in, so forgive me if you asked that question already.
No, I haven't been asked that question. I haven't worked with any artists in New York. That is a goal for me. So I guess if you ask me who I would like to work with, I would like to work with Remy.
Remy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I like Remy.
I love Remy.
I bet plus you from the Bronx, right?
Yes. And she's recorded at the same studio that I recorded It Ain't Easy in, the Matrix Studios.
Oh, man, that'd be dope.
And Big Pun's son is another person I like to,
he's
work with.
really good, too.
He's dope.
I seen him. Yeah, that guy's name.
This is High Calm, who is another artist.
Hey, so when we working?
He's on Tea Time roster.
All right, let me ask you one more question since I got your attention so far. All right. Who, like when you've been doing your music here in Baltimore?
And both. I've been doing my music. I've been traveling, actually. ATL was another place, Apache Cafe.
Do you have any shows or anything coming up anywhere, in this vicinity?
Just tuning in.
Yeah, sure. I'm glad you asked. I'll be actually taking part of the benefit gala that Teatime Management is putting on for our youth here in Baltimore. So I'll be performing there. I'll be performing in Queens on March 11th at the Hall of Fame Media Center. And I'll be recording at the legendary Jam Master J studio.
Wow. So I might
He's cooking out food.
Yeah, I'm
at
always
the benefit banquet.
open to me.
He's out. He's catering our food.
Oh, really? So that chicken better be
Absolutely.
good.
Oh yeah. I'm a little solid.
I can't wait to taste it.
But thanks for answer my questions and,
Anytime.
you know, it's a pleasure.
No problem. And if you want to hear any of my music, if you want to hear any of my music right now, just go ahead on to Reverb Nation, type in Honey Staxx. My music is there, and I'm also on SoundCloud. And I have my website. It's www.honeygreenproductions.com. And you can listen to my music and see my beautiful pictures. And some of my shows.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
that was it.
That's dope. That was exclusive
right.
information too, because she didn't give that out
I
previously.
didn't give that out. You're right.
Yeah, Honey Green.
Hopefully I have a new follower. And I'll follow you back. What do you say your name is? Calm?
Yeah.
Hi, Calm.
Hi, Calm. I'm going to follow you back.
We got to go to a break. Hi, Calm, please give us a call back, or
I'm going to try to,
go to
I'm
break.
at work.
Welcome
I'm
to
having
the
a little
Tea
trouble here.
Time Takeover of the Denasha Harrison Show with Honey Staxx.
All right, that's all y'all.
Are you thinking about getting your GED diploma? Well, here at the GED Pep Talk Center, we've got a number of pep talks that can motivate you.
Sometimes things don't always turn out the way you want them to.
You know that feeling? People look at you and don't believe in you.
You want some gentle encouragement.
Then you're on your way to your GED diploma and a better life.
But I know you're probably just a little bit nervous. You can find it in yourself to take that first step.
You can improve your future. You can do this. I know you can.
You need to start pushing yourself.
Now get your game face on and take the first step towards a better life. Hurry up. Don't make me repeat myself.
Whatever level of motivation you need to get your GED diploma, we've got a pep talk that's right for you. Call 1-877-38-YOUR-GED or visit yourged.org for your pep talk and find free GED classes in your area. GED is a registered trademark of the American Council on Education. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
When you were a little kid and you thought about what you wanted to be, teaching was at the top of your list. But things changed. And as you got older, teaching didn't seem like the best option anymore. So you're thinking you'll be something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Now you want to be a doctor. You don't think teachers save lives? 25 at a time. An actress? Try playing a different role every time the bell rings. How about a scientist? Ever heard of physics? Chemistry? Who do you think teaches that? Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, and taking learning far beyond the four walls of the classroom. It's time to recognize that great things are happening in teaching and put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Find out how you can make more at teach.org. Make more. Teach. Brought to you by Teach and the Ad Council.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable. But how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
In a world of redundant marketing, one company specializes in branding, web design, and illustration.
We're a design agency. We design stuff. We champion underdog clients.
Believing in running a company without being evil is paramount.
Hire us. We'll love you forever.
With a notepad in one hand and a mouse in the other, get ready to be drafted. Zerflin.com. Real good design.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. With millions of YouTube views, shares, Instagram likes, followers, and fans across the globe. But what do all these amazing pets have in common? Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a shelter or adoptable pets near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard? Well, that's entirely up to you. Visit theshelterpetproject.org and hear more about Hamilton the Pug, Toast, and Keyboard Cat's amazing adoption stories. Start a story, adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Your perfect pet is just a click away at theshelterpetproject.org. A public service announcement brought to you by...
The Teatime takeover of the Denasha Harrison Show with Honey Staxx. So what I want to do is I want to ask you. We got a caller? Oh, we got a caller.
What's up, Staxx?
They love me. Hey, who's this?
Cornelius Adams.
Hey, Cornelius, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm blessed, babe.
That's good. You're looking lovely as ever.
Thank you.
Yes, she is.
Oh.
Well, I'm not going to be long because I'm on the highway. I just want to call and reach out to you and tell you keep doing what you do. You're holding New York down, Baltimore down.
Yes, both
at the same damn time.
At the same damn time. Keep making your moves. I got a role for you over here. Don't forget about me. I mean, you forgetting about me.
How can I forget about you? My home.
Everybody get a piece. Listen, everybody getting a piece of you except for over here. You know?
All right, you up next.
We got some big things jumping off over here. You know, I ain't a whole bunch about talking, about showing.
Okay. All right, so I definitely need to get with you then.
Yeah, you'll give me a call. Got a role for a movie over here for you.
Okay. I'm gonna call you.
Say it again.
I'm gonna call you.
Know the name of the movie? Give us something.
Give us a little piece. One is called The Father's Love. That'll be in the theaters all over the nation. Probably beginning of summer, maybe end of the spring. However, they situating it. That's kind of out of my control, kind of sort of.
He sound like he's in New York too.
But we doing real big things over here, and I just want you to be a part because I see you grinding.
Thank you.
And
God
of course,
is
the
good.
magazine, Vital Magazine, is in Barnes and Nobles now, so you definitely need to let us, do an interview on you in the magazine.
You're absolutely right.
That's dope.
I'm definitely gonna call you. I still have your number in my phone. Let me just make sure. But I think I have your number.
Don't give it out.
I'm not gonna
You can give it out on the airways. Everybody have my number. I don't really care because you call business. Let's get it.
I have your number. It still ends with 1654.
Absolutely.
Then I got you.
I appreciate you. And I need to come on a radio show too, and so I can, don't run my mouth a little bit. And,
we can make that happen. We can definitely make that happen.
And
depends on what
keep
side
going.
of town you want to be on. Like that's the main issue.
So your name is Sweet Tea, right? Is it Sweet Tea? Did I get that right?
Oh no, my name is Teatime Management.
Oh, Teatime Manager. Okay, I just I know it's Sweet Tea something, but it's Sweet Tea, Teatime Manager. Oh, that's good though. Oh, that's good, baby.
And she's beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, you keep doing what you're doing too.
Thank.
And we need you in the city. Keep putting artists on and interviewing folks. You're doing an outstanding job.
Well, thank you so much.
Both of you are entertaining. And
I don't have that talent though. I can't spit. I can't spit. I leave that to the experts.
Well, your talent lies in the interviewing. Everybody can't do a good interview.
No, that's true.
So much.
And she makes you feel so comfortable.
Absolutely. So, y'all
don't get it twisted. I'm going to slide right on over there to that set if that's okay with you.
Absolutely. Everything we do is always open to the public. We on 545 next week.
What day?
I think Friday. Don't. Maybe,
I'm gonna call you.
I think maybe Friday. Friday morning. I think. So I got to talk to my peoples, but anything we can do. We do an interview on you in the magazine as well. We just trying to help the city, the whole DMV and Atlanta move.
All right,
and,
well, not to cut you
folks.
off. We ready to play "It Ain't Easy" by Honey Staxx. So
I
stay
love the
tuned
video
in.
too, Staxx.
Thank
I love the
you.
video.
Thank
I love the
you.
video.
Rock with us.
I'll call you. Thank you so much for
All right.
calling.
Thank
I
you
love
so
y'all.
much.
Tell Julio I said what's good.
Already.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask you. We ready to play "It Ain't Easy." You want me to ask?
Yeah, ask.
I mean, that song really touched me, and I know it touched a lot of women.
Yeah.
A lot.
You'd be surprised it touched a lot of men too.
But I want to know the story behind
It
that
is.
song.
All right, to sum this up, 'cause I know we got TT Vogue coming in, but real talk, that song came to me at a time where I had my sister's children, and I started reflecting on the things that happened to me in my childhood, and I really started thinking about how I had my son at such a young age, and I survived that. Being embarrassed in public, almost being jumped in public with my son, being molested by my aunt's boyfriend, being a parent of like 4 or 5 kids in my early 20s, and some of them weren't even mine. Just struggling in the pain of being teased because my parents didn't have no money, and we were always laughed at and teased because we didn't have anything, but my mother always kept food on the table, always kept the lights on. Even then when they was off, we had candles. I learned how to survive. And so that song speaks the truth about struggle. No matter what color, race, wherever you are, you can relate to that song if you know what it's like to be growing up in pain and to sometimes feel humiliated and to take on other people's problems and take on other people's responsibilities to make you strong, to help you just be the person that you are today. So that song is real, and it's about, sums up most of the stuff that I went through. And so if you ever been molested before, I just want to tell you that I understand and I can relate to what that feels like to be a child and feel like if you tell, then your aunt's going to be hurt, or your aunt's going to lose her boyfriend and she's not going to let you come over anymore. Or to feel like having a child as a teenager, you are a burden on people. You are the laughing stock amongst your friends and your peers and your community. And to walk around with a belly and people whispering and making you feel like you're a hoe. I hate to say it, but that's just how you be feeling. And they don't even understand that that was the first time you ever had sex. And you wind up being pregnant and you choose to have your child instead of having an abortion, which most people will choose to have an abortion and act like they never were pregnant.
What would you tell any young girl or boy for that matter nowadays, without the pregnancy, but that may have experienced what you're going through? What would you tell them to lift them up?
I tell them that it's going to take a lot of prayer, and you have to be able to just know that there's always somebody else who's worse off than you, and that God is in control of everything. So just because you go through a certain situation or situations in your life doesn't mean your life is over. People are going to talk about you when you are up, when you are down. You can't worry about what people think about you. You have to worry about what you think about yourself. And that will shine out. That will come out. So what I would tell the youth, and I would tell even a grown person right now who's going through what I'm going through, you got to keep your head up and you got to fight. You can't let your circumstances and situations beat you or defeat you. You know what I'm saying? You just got to keep going. You got to keep fighting. And that's just what I do.
Well, I definitely appreciate having you on the show, and thank you for sharing your story with us.
Thank you.
And thank you for doing all of the things that you're doing with what you did here today, but what you're doing with Teatime. And I appreciate, you coming through for me as far as the show and the movie roles and stuff like that. Like, I definitely appreciate your support and you just taking the time out, because I know how crazy your stuff is.
Yeah. But can I just say one more thing for inspiration for that person right now, that young girl who's sitting in the house right now who's scared to tell her mother or father that she's pregnant. Let me tell you something. I was in your shoes and I hid my pregnancy for 7 months, but I wound up getting my bachelor's degree in science. I wound up graduating from high school. I wound up making sure my son never saw jail, when I had him in my care. So no matter what you're going through right now, doesn't mean that's what you're going to be going through later on in life. You can come about that situation. And maybe you should ask God what you should do and don't worry about what society thinks.
Oh, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. All right, we be right back with TT Vogue. Thank you so much, honey Staxx.
You're welcome. I enjoy being with you.
Exhale clothing line for women, bringing out the fashion and elegance in all women, different shapes and sizes, from t-shirts, sweatsuits, and more. For more information, contact Sydney Bradley at facebook.com or exhaleclothingline15@gmail.com. All products will be available this spring. Exhale Clothing Line for women, bringing out the fashion and elegance in all women.
I'm LeVar Burton, and I'm proud to be a book person. How do I choose a book? Sometimes it's the cover, sometimes it's the title. I guess I'm pretty visual. If a book's really impressing me and the writing is really good, I will peek and see what the last paragraph is, because the endings of books should rock you. I am a book person, and if you're a book person too, read to a child and spark a lifetime of ambition. Join me at bookpeopleunite.org, because reading is fundamental. A public service announcement brought to you by Reading is Fundamental, Library of Congress, and the Ad Council.
Green light. Hey girl, school zone. I'm getting hungry. Car changing lanes. You want to meet me for pizza? Stop sign. Intersection clear. Yeah, street. Pizza sounds good. Ballin Street? Girlin Street!
It's hard to concentrate on two things at once, like texting and driving. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. How will you stop texting and driving? Tell us at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Free stuff for you just for listening to this station. Yo, we got your attention? Here's how it works. You click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for cool stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple. Free stuff just for doing what you already do. Radio Loyalty. Click the banner to join now. We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
My name is Ruth Rusi. I'm a retired teacher.
We're rewarding you for something you already do, listening to us. It's Radio Loyalty, and it's an easy way for you to get free stuff. All you do is sign up. Go ahead and click the banner now. You'll earn points as you listen. Points you can trade in for great products and services in the Radio Loyalty store. You can earn even more points when you share your favorite station with friends on Facebook and Twitter. Radio Loyalty. It's free to sign up, so click the banner to join now.
Okay, and we back to the Teatime takeover of the Denasha Harrison Show. We want to thank Honey Staxx for coming out. Yes. Thank you so very much. You can check for her on Honey_Staxx, and that's with 2 X's. You'll see the pretty girl on the logo. Don't worry. Now we here with Miss TT Vogue.
Hey everybody, Tiffany Tanelle in the building.
Tiffany Tanelle. Oh, I got so much that I need to be asking you, honey. First of all, shoot. Do you design everything that you wear?
Not everything.
How long do it take for you to put an outfit together? Because you do so much. Like,
yeah. Well, you know, it really is a gift because it don't take me long. It really don't. It's a gift.
It sucks to be us because we can't make our own clothes.
But you know what? It's crazy because I had to learn how to do the things that I couldn't afford. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's
so if you look at an outfit,
nice way to put it.
That's the way I did it. That's how I learned.
So, but you also tell us everything that you do. We know you make beautiful things.
I do too much.
Tell us everything that you do. Everything. I'm gonna let you tell it because I know some of it, but I still don't know everything.
Yeah, she's still trying to figure me out, y'all. And I'm around this girl every day.
It's fun. It's like opening a package every day.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Tiffany Tanelle. Yes, I do a lot. I make clothes, as Teatime mentioned. I started a modeling agency recently, so I have a couple girls.
Hot girls.
Writing movies, writing books. I'm doing a lot. I just try to be quiet with some things and just let people see it.
She's been modest. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She's been modest because some of this stuff I do know. First of all, she has a movie right now that's being reviewed in New York.
At Viacom, yeah.
Yes. So, also, she is a
You know I'm
stylist,
humble,
a hair
so I just sit back. I
stylist.
say, let them see when it's done.
She's a hairstylist as
Licensed
well.
cosmetologist, yeah.
Everybody can't say that. Licensed hairstylist.
Look, I had to hook this little piece up. My hairstylist, shout out to Style Meek, my little cousin. She's a beast.
Oh, I was going to
So,
say that.
you know,
That's
yeah.
an alias or something. I was
No,
gonna say, what
that's
this
her
woman doing?
Instagram. That's my baby. That's my little cousin. So she's the only person that I let do my hair when I don't do it.
But it really looked nice. It looked
thank you,
nice.
girl. I did this in about 10
the whole
minutes.
thing.
Uh-huh.
It's like we just sent out a memo. Everybody put on
Yes,
black
we
tank
dressing all
tops.
black. We look like we getting
Everybody
ready.
put on black tank
Black
tops.
tanks.
We're going to work this out. So, but also, you are a singer.
Oh, yeah.
You are a singer.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, and I forgot to mention actor as well.
Actress.
Yeah, actress.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
And also, she's a rapper. I just found that out the other day. It was like Christmas for me. I said, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you, baby.
so not only do she do, like, that's a lot of hats.
Yeah.
That's a lot of hats.
You know what? I drove myself crazy growing up because I was always multi-talented and I just, wanted to try everything. I think I got on my parents' nerves, like, real bad. Because I couldn't make my mind up. I was like, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this. And they couldn't understand it, but...
you do
it makes
everything.
sense now.
So how did you make that decision to say, I'm going to do it all?
I mean, real young. I always was the kind of person, I'm a daredevil. And, if you dare me to do something, I'm going to do it.
Oh, we just going to jump off the cliff.
Yeah, that's just who I am.
You either going to fall or you going to fly.
You know what? Crazy story about... I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about my personality. Because when you look at me, you think I'm just, humble and calm. But I got a little crazy.
Thank you.
But no, I think I was about 5 years old. My grandmother was living in Murphy Homes, right? And they, you know how they have the high rises.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on a balcony and my aunt has this ball and we're playing ball. I forgot to say, we like real close in age. We like 2 years apart.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, we're playing with the ball and the ball jumps over to the lady across, from us. Now, mind you, we like 8, 9 stories up. So I climbed over there on the lady balcony and got the ball. And then I had to knock on the door because I was actually realized after the fact what I did. And she was like, how the hell you get over here? Like, yeah, so I've been a little different. I've always been just a little different. But, I've seen a lot and done, so fear just not really a big deal for me.
So, I know because I was there.
Mm-hmm.
You just had a show with a live band.
That was so much fun.
Like, was that your first time?
No.
Performing with a live band?
No, I've done a lot of performance. My first time performing with a live band, I was probably like 12, and I did The Wiz, and I did all the songs. I was acting in The Wiz.
I'm feeling connections.
Yeah. I was singing a song Home and, all that different stuff. So, yeah.
Oh, that's dope. I like The Wiz. I'm a big fan of The Wiz.
Yeah,
I am a big fan. You could put Michael Jackson on anything. It's like hot sauce. You put Michael Jackson on anything, it's going to be fire. And but no, with Diana Ross and like it really let me as a black woman know like I could do that.
But what's so crazy? I never saw the movie till I was an adult. I didn't know what we was recording. I was like, this ain't the Wizard of Oz. I didn't know. I didn't ever see it.
Because you didn't see Dorothy with
I was too busy trying to pretend I was on TV. I don't watch a lot of TV.
But if you could pretend, like, and this is what I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask both of y'all. This is a question apply. You could pull that mic down. This question apply to both of y'all. If you could pretend to be whoever you want, who would it be?
Tiffany Tanelle. I don't know. Who else would you pretend to be?
No, because you want to be the little white Dorothy.
As a child, maybe. I mean, that was the only image I had. They told me to play Dorothy. Or to sing the song.
I would want to be Storm.
Yeah, so the only one I knew. Oh yes, hell yeah!
I want to be Storm.
Yeah, I like that idea. You know, Lisselle used to say that about me. Call me Storm.
So, but I just really want to know because you have
comic.
I just said, you want to pretend to me? I'll be Storm and Halle Berry when she plays Storm, boy. Shoot.
Yeah.
But I just want to know, like, what image, like, was drilled in you as a young girl? Like, should you be white? Because, like, I tell people all of the time, like, I'm a dark-skinned fat man trapped in this body.
What?
Like, that's the personality that I have.
That's what Teatime saying.
You know what I mean? Like, so, like, I really, really feel that way. Like, my personality don't fit nothing that I look like, and people don't know that until they talk to me.
Well, because I have, you know, the acting stuff under my belt, I can be
just
anybody.
conform.
Yeah, it's easy.
Okay, all right. Well, we gotta go
Sometimes
to
I
a
gotta
break.
turn it off. I got no
We gotta go to a break. We be right back with Tiffany Tanelle of TT Vogue
Shout out to
Designs
TT Vogue.
on the Teatime takeover of the Denasha Harrison Show.
Now, this is your girl Tracy from Gangsta Goddess Radio. If you missed us on Monday from 7 to 8, catch this flashback. Gangsta Goddess Radio, BeExposedRadio.com. And it's a whole conversation. I won't even put you through the trauma of playing it for you. That's how much I love you all today. But he said when he sees a woman that he likes, he simply grabs them by the pussy. And because he's a star, he believes women just let him do anything. So he's just walking out in the streets grabbing women by their vaginas. And I am still clutching my pearls every time I hear it. So I definitely wanted to let our guest, Miss Kimmy, weigh in on how you felt when you first heard that.
I think it was very insultive to every woman out there. It's nothing to write home about. It's nothing to brag about. I think you running for a presidential candidate, even though you said it prior, such things shouldn't be said on air or recorded. Nobody needs to know what you do in your closet, but to rain that insult on women, I think he has no respect for women at all. And I think he doesn't have a good stand when it comes to running and women supporting him.
I believe he has no respect for women. And it's not just because of this comment. It's everything adding up. And then they played a conversation with him and I believe Howard Stern, where Howard Stern was saying that his
Clothing line
daughter
for
was a
women,
great...
bringing out the fashion and elegance in all women, different shapes and sizes, from t-shirts, sweatsuits, and more. For more information, contact Sydney Bradley at facebook.com or exhaleclothingline15@gmail.com. All products will be available this spring. Exhale Clothing Line for women, bringing out the fashion and elegance in all women.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Okay, so just type the job website address here. That's it. Then you enter what job you're looking for there.
Electrician.
This is Peter. Recently, he got help going on the internet for the first time to look for a new job.
Okay, then you just hit search and...
In the past, Peter's gotten work through people he knew, but he heard there were more jobs online.
There we go.
These are all for me?
Uh-huh.
Really?
He had no idea just how many.
I can't believe it. This one looks good.
Peter's thinking the internet might be for him after all.
And this is just one website.
Wow. Why didn't I do this sooner?
See what the internet can help you do at everyoneon.org or call 1-855-387-9166 to find a free training class near you. Brought to you by Connect to Compete and the Ad Council.
Oh, okay, and we back. To the Teatime takeover of the Denasha Harrison Show.
And we sipping tea too, y'all.
Pull your mic down, honey. We got TT Vogue in the building, which stands for Tiffany Tanelle, and which was so easy for me to be like, oh yeah, we need to be hanging out. What's your name, TT? My name, TT. Yes.
Yeah.
I think it just works. Like it just works. So, tell us what you got coming up, Tiffany.
Right now, what I have coming up, I have a lot coming up. I'm doing Rip the Runway. Well, it's actually called Rip. That's going to be in June, on June 11th.
And what is that for those of you who don't
It's
know
one
what
of the
Rip
biggest.
is?
It's like biggest fashion show in Baltimore. Ran by Lady Day. Shout out to her and all her production team. They do a really good job getting the people out. So basically, I'm gonna be showing my spring and summer collection. I got some really nice
Let us
pieces.
know, because I like.
Can you say go naked? It's like no. I really do. I mean no. It's really 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 nice. I looked at some. I've been sketching out some things and yeah. I also have a play that I've been wrote. Teatime don't know this, but I was thinking about pulling that out.
She keeping secrets from Teatime.
I have a lot of stuff that I keep.
Y'all
secrets
hear that?
from. Listen, the people that are closest to me don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm doing.
She all way over the place.
She got a lot of projects.
I got a lot of stuff. Yeah,
But that's why I love her, because she always moving along with being a mom.
Oh yeah.
I don't
I'm always
see
a
people
mom.
don't understand, and
That
this is
don't
why
stop
I don't work with women artists, because okay, you might get pregnant,
no more
pregnant,
babies.
you got 12 kids, your husband don't like me, like I go through issues, and it's really hard to juggle it all.
Yeah.
It's really really hard. So how do you juggle it off? Because you're a wife, you're a mom, you're an artist, you're a singer and a rapper, fashion designer, screenplay writer. How do you do it?
I don't really sleep, I don't know.
Sleep? What's
and,
that?
and then sleep, right. What's sleep?
that?
What's sleep? What is sleep?
I haven't had sleep since I had kids.
Right,
What
yeah.
is
So
that?
you know what? It's crazy because I worked a little backwards. When I was 18, I went out and I decided, to follow actually probably a lot younger than that. But the one that really stands out to me right now is when I was 18, I traveled to New York to follow my dreams. And I went to meet with this big time manager. I'm not going to throw his name out there.
Come on, say his name. We won't be
It's
exposed.
Okay, it's okay. But no, he, because the next thing I want to say is probably not that pretty.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, I was young and he really, really showed me and talked about a lot of things that I wasn't really prepared for. So I thought about it, like, is this really something I want to get into, this lifestyle?
So did you jump or did you shy back?
I definitely, I shied back from him, obviously. But I went back and I just was doing a lot of evaluating. Like, if y'all look some stuff up, you'll see gospel and stuff like that, because I really was trying to find myself.
Okay.
Because I was exposed. We want to be exposed to a lot of stuff real quick, real early. And right now it's okay because I'm 32 and I'm more mature. So it's, I'm comfortable with, my sexuality and womanhood and all of that. But at 18,
Sexuality? You can't have none of that.
what you mean? I'm a woman. I should be able to show, a little boobie in there sometime. Oh, okay. No, I can't. Oh, all right. But anyway, at 18, that was too much for me. And he told me that sex sells. And he told me that, he really was trying to throw me
he was
out
being
there.
honest with you.
He was being honest, but I mean, it's funny. Honey spoke about something earlier about being molested and that, and a lot of people that follow me, they know that's my testimony by a family member as well. Well, yeah. So it was really tough for me. So it was hard for me to understand what it was that he was trying to get me to do, and I looked at it from a whole nother, perspective. And
do you think sorry not to cut you off,
No,
do you
you good.
think had that experience not happened, you could probably be like Nicki Minaj or
Oh my God.
Rihanna right now?
well, the person was a big time person, and and I really think about that a lot. I had so many opportunities, like
Can we know his name?
I'll tell you his name,
All right.
just not on the air.
Okay, so
Yeah.
my whole thing is that I just want to know, like, because your certain experiences. Oh, we got a caller.
Oh, we got a caller. Talking to the mic.
Oh, okay.
Coming to the
Okay.
light, Carrie Ann.
So
Talk into the mic.
Right. Kiss
okay,
the
so
mic.
certain experiences dictate your path.
Yes, it did.
You see
Yes,
what I'm saying?
definitely.
So, like, had you not had that experience,
I had so
your
many
path
people.
would be different.
But can I ask you a question? You ever think about it this way, like
Everything happened for a reason.
everything happens for a reason, but you have to factor in that because God already knows the way your life is written. When you met that individual, maybe that wasn't the time.
And his spirit wasn't,
Maybe that, but you might have not have been mature enough to understand what to do with the information he gave you.
Right.
If he would be giving you this information now at 32, you would do it in a different way. You would probably conduct your business in a different way.
Here's the thing. I was young, and he could have easily took advantage of the situation, but I was wise enough to know that I needed to go back and get some help or somebody to come back to kind of mold me before I get to this place, because that's another thing that we have good ideas and we just go for it, and you don't realize how real it is until it's in front of you.
But your family and your man and all of that wasn't factored in.
Right.
You probably wouldn't have had time for all of that, and I know that's what probably makes you more happy now.
Yeah, it does, but I mean, I battle with that too, because I thought that maybe you should have your kids first. That's why I was about to say I worked a little bit backwards. Like when you listen to some celebrities, they say
they gonna wait.
They want to wait to have their kids. But my thing was, first of all, I wanted to find somebody that just wanted me for
who you are.
Yeah, and not just because I'm just this big star. Honestly, I really was thinking like that.
I battle with that right now.
Very mature.
I go through
very mature.
It's difficult because, and another thing, a lot of people at my age at the time, they didn't really know what they wanted to do, So I don't know. I just went through a lot of different.
So you jumped out there,
yeah.
But at the end of the day, you jumping out, you jumping out there, you took that leap, but you didn't follow through. You seen some stuff that you didn't like. And it sent you back
it wasn't
home.
just what I didn't like. He gave me some really good pointers.
He did.
Yeah, because he talked about my bio, and a lot of things he did, I definitely took heed. He told me I have raw talent, and for a person in that caliber to tell me that was just amazing.
No, I'm just asking, hands down, to be able to make that first step is to make another after.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Even if
he
didn't
I never stopped.
No, I mean I'm just you went back to reevaluate.
Yeah.
And my thing is I'm gonna jump all the way out the window. Don't get me wrong, disrespect is not an option. But I'm gonna jump all the way out the window. I'm either gonna sink.
But trust me, you already know that's how I am. So after he gave me the information, I took heed. I did everything, and I realized I wasn't ready because the people that he was managing was already stars. You know what I mean? He came on to me, in a way that was really inappropriate. Let's just.
I had a feeling.
And I'm 18, so he scared the hell out of me. I left and went to, back to Baltimore on a bus. I took a bus out there, and it shook me up a little bit and let me know that this is real. And if I'm going to go out here, I'm going to need somebody to represent me. But later on, I ended up having my son at 19. So, that kind of slowed the process of me becoming this big star down a little bit. But when he got about 2 or 3, I got back at it. I went to American Idol. I made it past the first round or whatever it is. It's a lot of, they don't show you that on TV, but it's rounds, okay? It's not just you're going to meet Simon and whoever else.
And then go through it.
You got to go through 3 different people. So I went through that. I went to American Idol 3 times. 3 different years. And I also went to Sunday's Best because somebody asked me to trial. I wasn't even going to do that.
How did that happen at Sunday's Best?
That is awesome information.
That's a beautiful
Sunday's
show.
Best was actually the same way.
With Kirk Franklin.
I met all of them. That was pretty cool. But that was another thing. Well, I actually had this pass, so you can kind of speed past the first round. I had this VIP pass. It was dope. But when I got there, I guess I was going through the spiritual thing. I don't know, just a phase. And I was noticing a lot of the people wasn't really
spiritual.
Yeah, I mean, they was out there smoking. I'm not to judge nobody, but at that time, I'm going through this season.
It wasn't a church
in my life.
was looking for.
So I'm like, what's happening? But they out in the parking lot.
That was real. That was what it really is.
Not trying to give no bad rep to the show, but they really was.
So this is my question to you.
It was all eye opening for me.
This is my question to you.
It's real out here, man.
Went to the industry. You're this close to a record label, and you didn't like that. So you this close to another record label on the gospel side of it.
Well, see, that's different. They have to pick you. So when you sing, you know, they gotta.
But
It's gotta be something
didn't
about
like it
you.
when you got there. So
Yeah, I
like,
wasn't
that kind
feeling
of
it.
mess with your energy.
Yeah.
You know, and I know you got this thing about the energy.
Yeah.
I know you got this thing about that.
Mhm.
So my thing is, okay, so you got to the, okay, so it's kind of like the
What do you
bad
get-
part,
right.
and then you got the bad of the bad, and
Mhm.
the good of the good. And the good of the good wasn't good enough. And
Well,
the bad
see,
of the
it's
bad
good.
wasn't
It's funny that
enough.
you pointing this out because as we talking about, it's really shining light on like the process of me and understanding life.
It's not the process
and
of
that's
you,
a story.
It's the process of the industry.
Well, the
and it's the
industry
process
too.
of the industry.
But me too,
of
because we
you going
experiencing
through
it,
it,
you know what
as
I
a
mean?
woman.
Right, right.
And that's why I'm shining light on it because you're going through it as a woman.
Yeah, yeah.
As a woman, niggas don't have to go through this.
Yeah, because when I walked away from what was going on in that scene, you know, I was like, all right, I want to get right with God. You know, I went through that phase. I just want to do, you know, because I had
But
a
even
really,
still,
yeah,
the people
and
that's
I was
supposed to be
like-
right with God is
yeah.
not
So then I
into your
realized,
life.
but then I realized that you know we all are just here. You know, nobody has all the answers. You know, you just got to be true to who you are, and yeah.
So, how
that's
do
why
you
I'm
want to
here
do
today.
it this time?
Oh, I'm just gonna be me, authentic. I'm doing it all. Like I'm
so,
just authentically
like,
me.
if you was put in these situations in this time now, how would you handle it?
I would be in charge. See, before, like looking at the industry now, when I look at a lot of the artists' stories, like I've met a lot of people too. I've met I was in a play with Tonya Blunt. You know, I met her. She's a good friend. Shout out to Tonya Blunt and her husband. Meet Me at the Repass. I had the lead role. I met and they talked to me. You know, I had a lot of people that tell me, you know, what this really was. You know what I mean? So I think that the independent artist has the best opportunity. I feel like it was God's way of just like covering me. You know what I mean? Not getting me caught up in being this puppet because that's basically.
But he will protect his children.
Yeah, he was definitely protecting me. What's wrong, baby?
That was yeah.
Thank you. Yes, fix the hair. But yeah, so that was that. I just really, you know, I'm a spiritual person, so I'm not afraid to like throw that out there. I really felt like he was protecting me, and I really know that right now I'm more. Somebody told me that in your 30s is when you like you're at your best or something, and I really believe
thirsty.
Like, I mean, not thirsty. Like, I'm hungry. I'm not thirsty. But at the end of the day, I know more now. I have a lot of knowledge because of my experiences, and I have great mentors around
So,
me.
would you want to be 18 again?
No.
I would.
Would you?
I sure would.
I don't believe in I don't believe in like a regrets and none of that kind
I'm
of
gonna
thing.
ask you why not,
And you can ask her why.
and I'm gonna ask you why.
Yes, why, honey Staxx? What
I
you
want to
wanna
be 18 again so I could just be dancing and don't care about life and do how I didn't care about life when I was 18. I did whatever I wanted to do. I mean, when you young, you do not take life seriously. I don't care what
That's not
nobody
true.
say.
And-
I
and
mean,
in
to
all
an
honesty-
extent, to an extent.
No, because
to an extent.
we're talking about the journey. Like, you was a teenage mom, I was a teenage mom, so I had my baby at 15.
Okay.
So
I was younger than that.
Oh,
Oh, well, even still, so 18, you still had a whole baby.
Yeah,
Like,
but
you know
I
what
mean, but I'm just saying when I talk about being 18 again, I'm talking about, yo, I didn't care so much about what I had on or how I look or what. I just didn't care, and I was just so just like raw.
I think it got a lot to do with your upbringing too.
If you wasn't so much,
And my
in the
18 might be
public
different. I'm a little older than y'all. My 18 might have been a little bit different.
But no, not it ain't that far. Don't get it twisted. Look, but my whole thing is, it's like, if you weren't so much in the public eye, that's what make the difference. Cause now you're realizing your influence. Now you're realizing how much of what you do make a difference.
That's what I'm
so
saying.
back then at 18, of course. Like, what
That's
the
what
hell
I'm
is
saying.
that?
You
Influence. What
ain't.
is
I didn't have the bills I got now at 18. I'll be 18 all over again.
No,
if you
but you
ask
still
me.
had bills.
I
You
had
a baby.
Section 8 bills.
Oh,
I had subsidized housing bills. $33 a month.
Honestly, it's been, my son will be 21. I've been on the list for 18 years.
Say what now?
18 years I've been on
Okay,
the
Baltimore,
list.
we gonna need y'all to get it
They never
together.
had gave me no.
Man, listen, I wish they give me some food stamps and some Section 8.
Y'all make it happen for me.
I pay for everything. I'm broke.
That's all right. It's gonna pay off.
But and why wouldn't you want to be 18 again?
I love where I'm at right now. I don't know. It took me I just beat myself up so much as a 18-year-old. No, I was naive, dumb. It was just a lot of stuff.
Man, I was
going on.
freaking all on the dance floor. I ain't give a damn about who, if it's gonna be your husband, your boyfriend, your cousin. I freak everybody on the dance floor. I ain't give a shit at 18.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, we be back. With
Nobody is.
the Tea Time takeover of the Denasha Harrison show.
We should have been gotten to this.
Oh, no, I still got one more minute.
She ready to clock out. Y'all see this? She ready to clock
laughing at
out.
me. I don't know how many fingers he held.
That's that tea she's sipping in that cup, y'all.
But we here with TT Vogue and Honey Staxx at the Tea Time takeover of the Denasha Harrison show. So y'all can call in at 410-702-5657 and you can ask whatever you like.
We keeping it real.
Lakeisha White says, a place I can go and Mika always gets my look right. Alicia Curry says, when you go to purchase one thing and you leave with everything. The Style Lounge, assisting in capturing your true fashion personality. From classic to maverick, we have exactly what you need. Make an appointment today for a personal styling session, which includes one-on-one profile, learning your true body style and what works for you. From complementing colors to necklines and more, the Style Lounge let us discover your inner fashion ego. Contact Mika Nicole at 443-248-8879. She is also available for pop-up shops, vending events, and...
Join the club that gives you stuff. Hey, thanks! Radio Loyalty. Here's how it works. Just click on the Radio Loyalty banner right now and sign up. Then, you keep on listening like you already do. But now you earn points. Those points add up, and you can trade them in for stuff in the Radio Loyalty store. Earn more points by sharing your station with friends on Facebook and Twitter, answering surveys, and by using the apps in the New Players App Store. Pretty simple, right? Radio Loyalty. Click that banner to join now.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Business owners, need more customers? Offer fantasy sports contests and generate more sales. Restaurants, bars, hotels, auto dealerships, real estate offices. Whatever your business, fantasy sports contests can help you increase your sales and bring you more loyal customers. Visit Fanify.com or call 888-55-SPORT. Our software lets you customize contests fast and easy for your brand. That's right. Visit Fanify.com or call 888-55-SPORT. That's 888-55-SPORT or visit Fanify.com.
I had got drunk one night. This is the night that I put my head through the window and everything. So.
Why would you do that?
Now, I was sitting on the floor.
All these stories always involve alcohol.
They do. I was sitting on the floor, and my drink of choice back then was vodka and orange juice.
Ooh,
it's still my drink of choice, but I don't drink it as much.
I was a 151 kid, straight up.
I love vodka, especially when it was...
that rubbing alcohol. What brand?
Back then I was hooked on Absolute.
That was the best at the time.
And Pinnacle was like number 2 and stuff like that.
Because they didn't have what's the new one that came out? Yeah, what was the new one?
Ciroc, vodka, and
no, the other one. Who is real smooth? New Amsterdam. New Amsterdam had came out and it was so.
And Grey Goose. Grey Goose was out at that time too.
See, I didn't drink. I told you 151. That was my drink.
Yeah, Grey Goose vodka was one of the ones because I loved the bottle.
Because you can light it on fire.
The bottle was hot. It was that shaded, that shaved glass.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I was sitting on the floor and we was talking about something. I don't even remember what we were talking about. All I know is I was bust out laughing. I got ching-ling, ling, 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 glass everywhere. I wouldn't cut it all though. I had to.
Because you had your bun.
Actually, I didn't. I didn't have any hair back then.
Oh.
I don't remember. I don't think I did.
And you ain't cut your hair?
Nope. I was just fine. I was like, oh, your glass broke, and it was winter, dead of winter.
Check more of these funny moments out when you tune into BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Marnie, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
And we back to the Tea Time Takeover. Yep. With Tiffany Tanelle.
Hey.
TT Vogue, everybody. And she have dressed me a few times.
She's stubborn, y'all. She don't like to listen. She don't like to listen. Most people don't like to listen.
Because I breaks it down.
It's better to let somebody else dress.
But what I was saying was, I know that you are a singer. I know you just performed in front of a live band. I know you the gospel thing and all of that. But shorty rap.
She does.
Can you
See, you see how she like to put me on the spot and stuff.
Hey, just give me a little something. Give me that.
Oh my goodness.
Give me one of them
See,
challenges.
that's good. He got my song coming on. Let that come on. Let that play.
I'll let that come on first.
See, she ain't do that to you, Staxx.
My life. This is the story of my life. My story. Couldn't make this up if I tried. Holding my feelings deep inside. Holding my feelings. I might fall apart if I cried. This is the story of my life. My story. Couldn't make this up if I tried. Holding my feelings deep inside. In fear I might fall apart if I cried. Yeah. Growing up, living in different homes. Yeah. Trying to understand why my life felt so wrong, yeah. The only hope that I had was in the song, yeah. 'Cause that's the only place I felt like I belong, yeah. As a child telling myself to be strong. One day you're gonna wake up and it will all be gone. I had no shoulder to cry on. Had to mature before my time. So please, before my time's up, allow me to speak my mind. This is the story of my life. My story. Couldn't make this up if I tried. Holding my feelings deep inside. Holding my feelings. I might fall apart if I cried. This is the story of my life. My story. Couldn't make this up if I tried. Holding my feelings deep inside. In fear I might fall apart if I cry, yeah. Let me tell you how I learned a lot. I hustled hard from the bottom to get to the top, yeah. I promise to give this all I got. So I'ma hit the ground running till my heart stop. Patiently waiting for my time has come. Nobody else is speaking truth, so I must be the one. They say it's better to give than receive. Sharing my story, hoping that others can believe. You said I called you out of darkness into the marvelous light. Yeah. So put your sword down, 'cause this is not your fight. You said to whom much is given, much is required. Whoever said it would be easy told you a lie. This is the story of my life. My story. Couldn't make this up if I tried. Holding my feelings deep inside. Holding my feelings. I might fall apart if I cried. This is the story of my life. My story. Couldn't make this up if I tried. Holding my feelings deep inside. In fear I might fall apart if I cried. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank y'all. Go on YouTube right now. Tiffany Tanelle.
I love for you to sing on a hooker. It ain't easy.
Yeah, listen, I'm always down. Collaborations, y'all in the city, y'all need a singer, rapper, whatever you need me to do. I'm here.
Something exclusive for Be Exposed.
Oh my God. You know I don't freestyle. Only around people that I'm comfortable with.
You ain't got
I ain't ready
freestyle.
yet.
Just give me some of that voice. Give me something. Give me something for Be Exposed.
Let me see.
Be Exposed exclusive.
What can I sing? Somebody told me they tired of hearing that same song, so I'm gonna let y'all tell me a song. Tiffany, sing something.
Oh, I'll tell you a song.
Go ahead.
You know, NDRE?
Which one? Which one?
I'm the one that said, I am not my hair.
Oh, hell no. I don't know that.
That's old, too.
All right, we got 30 seconds.
See, good. 30 seconds. I can't sing.
All right, well, look.
What can I say?
All right,
La,
next
la,
time.
la, la.
Give me something.
Home. When I think of home, I think of place where there's love overflowing. I wish I was home. I wish I can go back there to all the things I knowing. And it's been so long that I don't remember the words.
Oh, that's
but I promise y'all I'll have it ready for
I think
y'all
she
next
need to be
time.
on my song, It Ain't Easy. Yes.
Oh, the Tea Time Takeover, the Denasha Harrison Show, Tiffany Tanelle and Honey Staxx. And we great get out of here. Thank
y'all
y'all
later. It was
so
love. It was
much
love.
for
Thank
tuning
you.
in.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, also follow me on Teatime _management on Instagram. Hands
follow her.
down. Get at me.
Thank you.
That's what's up.
That's it. That's all.
You use Tearless Baby Shampoo because it's gentle on your baby's eyes. You make sure his toys don't have any sharp edges. You always test the bath water